When your AC stops working, just call the experts at KS Services Heating and Air. They're fast and affordable. Right now, purchase any Bryant energy efficient system and save with 0% interest for 60 months with approved credit. It comes included with a 5-year labor warranty. And our fair price guarantee means that we will always give you 3 quotes for every situation. A good, better, and best. Call KS Services Heating and Air today. We roll on, whatever it takes.
It's the Weather Xtreme video, the morning edition. This is for Wednesday, the 11th of October. I'm James Spann. Humidity values gradually coming down over the next 24 hours. Afternoons stay warm, but nights will be cooler. And next week looks cooler as well. Let's go in there and check things out. There's the water vapor satellite view. The ridge is stubborn down here across the deep south. That thing going nowhere. A shortwave trough is passing north of the ridge, and that is helping to drag a cold front down into extreme northwest Alabama. However, as the day begins, it is still very muggy and feels more like July. Temperatures are mostly in the low to mid-70s, but around the region, notice Little Rock down to 54, Tulsa down to 46. That front is over northwest Alabama early this morning, and that will gradually progress through in dry fashion today. We can't promise cooler daytime temperatures, but we can promise cooler weather at night for the rest of this week. And we should mention early this morning a dense fog advisory in effect for much of the state, basically from US 278 on south. Visibilities are quite restricted. That should dissipate by mid-morning. Elsewhere, we got frost and freeze warnings for parts of the nation's midsection again this morning. No severe weather expected around the nation today. Some thunderstorms for the east in advance of that front. And really, it's a pretty dry pattern setting up for the next 7 days. This is rain through Wednesday of next week. And again, this is typically a dry month and maybe a little bit down south, but even there, showers over South Alabama should be few and far between. No tropical worries for us. The Gulf of Mexico, quiet as could be. The one system on the board is Tropical Storm Ophelia. Out in the eastern Atlantic, that will be moving east over toward Portugal and Spain. So needless to say, no worries here. All right, model fans, here's the GFS, the 06E run, valid today at 1 o'clock. Same story for us, ridging here, troughing passing well to the north, and again, a surface front coming through in dry fashion. Highs low to mid-80s today, and the dew point should finally get out of the 70s by this afternoon. It'll drop in the 60s, and then tomorrow, the dew points will be in the 50s. We should start the day in the upper 50s tomorrow morning, and the high will be in the low 80s. The sky will be sunny. The humidity will be noticeably lower. Friday, we start the day well down in the 50s. In fact, we're going to see 40s in the cooler pockets. If you want some fall weather, get up early Friday. It's going to feel good. But we warm up very quickly. The high Friday back in the low to mid-80s. Saturday, as the weekend begins, ridge is strengthening. But the pretty good-looking trough back in the northwestern states. But obviously, with a ridge like that, the weekend will be pretty warm during the day. We start the day in the 60s. The high will be in the 80s. And this is Sunday, partly to mostly sunny and warm with mid-80s. But a cold front north and west of the state. And then Monday, the front comes in here. It might kick off a few scattered showers, but probably not many. This will not be a big rainmaker. And the weather begins to cool down nicely. Monday's high will be in the 70s finally, and then Tuesday, a really nice day. The GFS is actually showing a low now in the upper 40s and the high in the low to mid 70s. So there's your fall weather you're looking for. Beautiful day, cobalt blue sky. And a week from today, a zonal flow for us and another beautiful fall day. This is the end of the forecast period, Friday of next week, the 20th. Another big trough coming through the western states, and down below that, moisture increases. That's suggesting there could be some rain toward the end of next week. In the numbers, you can see the step down. This week, highs in the 80s. Next week, highs in the 70s. And the following week, maybe highs dropping into the 60s. That's it for the Weather Xtreme video this morning. We'll have notes in the blog. The next video here by 4 o'clock this afternoon. You can catch us this evening on ABC 3340 News at 4, 5, 6, and 10 o'clock. Thanks for watching. Have a great day, and God bless.
AC broken? Just call KS Services Heating and Air. All Bryant energy efficient systems come with a 5-year labor warranty, and our fair price guarantee means that we'll always give you 3 quotes for every situation. Just call KS Services Heating and Air today.